So this is a short tutorial for UT Arlington Noteflight users. First thing you'll want to do is get on the internet and go ahead and go to the uta.sites.noteflight.com. You'll be brought to the login page. You'll need to log in using your name, usually set up as first name, last name, and you may have to set your password the first time. After that, once you've set your password, you can use it to log in anytime, which will bring you to the Noteflight home page. When you get to the Noteflight home page, you'll see a bunch of options up here at the top. Go ahead and select New Score. New Score will open up, and you have a number of things that you can select from: brass quintets, brass quartets, but at the very top you'll have piano. So let's go ahead and start with piano. You can select that, click on OK, and that will bring you to a piano staff. It'll give you actually 4 measures to start with. The default tempo is quarter note equals 120. You can click on any of these lightly shaded areas to add a title, add your name as composer, subtitle, lyricist, whatever you need. One of the best things to know about Noteflight is this little button over here on the far left. It's a little drop down, and you'll see in the drop down a number of different options. So you have a score option, a duration option, a pitch option, a rhythm option, tempo option, text option, measure option, etc., 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 etc. Several of these are already checked. If they're not checked, I would go ahead and check them. In particular, score, duration, pitch, tempo, text, and measure would probably be the best ones to have. And you'll see that at the top of the page, you can click that again, it'll disappear. At the top of the page, we have score and duration and pitch and tempo spread across the top, as well as text and measure. So those are all now available to you. If you want to start entering pitches, you can go ahead and click on a measure. You'll notice as soon as I click on the measure, the duration values all turn to rests, and of course a dot and a tie. So we can go ahead, but as soon as we press a note, we're given a quarter note. If you want to change that duration right away, you can just go up to duration and call it a half note. If you'd like to make it a dotted half, you can go over and add the dot. It becomes a dotted half. If you want to repeat the note, you just type R. Note by typing R, it's made another dotted half note, but since we're in 4/4, it has automatically decided to tie that across the measure. Up here, if you want to get rid of the tie, just undo the tie. Now we can come back. I just hit the escape key. When I hit the escape key, everything goes dark. I'm no longer in the editing mode. So if I press on the note again, it turns red. I'm back into the editing mode, and we have the flashing bar. Now, if I want to change that to an 8th note, I simply select 8th. If I'd like to change the pitch, I can use the up arrow to make the pitch go higher, or the down arrow to make the pitch go lower. And I can type R again to repeat the pitch. So those are the basic editing tools that you need. R on your keyboard repeats a pitch. The arrow keys make the pitch go up or down. And of course, going to your duration notes allows you, I'm hitting R, 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 allows you to change the duration of your pitches. Change that to a quarter by selecting quarter note. One last thing I will introduce in this demo. Let's do another R. So now I have F repeated, but let's go up to pitch and select sharp. So now I've made it into F sharp. I can repeat it again, move it up to G. Say we want a G sharp. Just go up to sharp, hit sharp while the note is still red. Hit R again. Let's go up to B, but this time make it B flat. And let's make it an eighth note. Let's repeat by hitting R. And let's make it B natural by going to the natural. And finally, we'll repeat again, and we'll end with a whole note. So there.